All right, now I want to talk about Bardock again. Now, some people's been asking me. Some of the Dragon Ball Z fans out there was asking me. They was like, "Hey, man, how you think Bardock got pushed? How you think Bardock got sent back 1,000 years in the past?" And my answer to that is, I really don't know, and it's really too early for me to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyway. My good guess is that maybe Bardock got pushed back on some kind of invisible portal. Maybe somebody from 1,000 years in the past could have been watching Bardock, and maybe they had some kind of invisible portal that Bardock didn't see, and Bardock just somehow got pushed back and then went back to 1,000 years in the past. Or my other good guess is maybe it's probably that seeking power, that seeking power, that seeking psychic power that Bardock can read people's minds, go into people's minds and see the future. Maybe it might have something to do with that. Maybe Bardock doesn't realize that maybe he's probably got the ability to maybe go back into the past or maybe travel in the future. Now, that was just a figure of speech. I'm not saying that he has that ability. So for all you Dragon Ball Z fans out there that's probably going to leave a comment there saying, no, 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 Bardock can't travel back in the past or the future. I didn't say that. I'm just saying, it's just a figure of speech that he probably might have that ability. And speaking of that seeking powers, seeing the future, I noticed that Bardock, I think they might have took that ability away from him because Bardock should have been able to see the future of Frieza's grandfather coming on so-called planet Vegeta. That's what I'm gonna call it. He should have been able to. He should have knew that they was coming. He should have knew that if he has the psychic power to see the future, he should have knew that Frieza's mins was coming. He should have knew that Frieza's father was Frieza's great grandfather was coming, because it's been 10 days because Bardock was in that cage, and I remember one of Frieza's henchmen was telling him it's been 10 days, and none of those guys reported to Frieza's great grandfather. None of his henchmen reported to Frieza's great grandfather. So Bardock had 10 days. So think about 10 days went by and he didn't even know they was coming. So that just showed right there that they probably took that ability away from Bardock, seeing the future. But once again, it's too early for me to really say that. It's really too early because that's the first episode of Bardock. So it's really too early for me to say. Like I said, I like the Super Saiyan Bardock. I really do. I can't complain about it. I just think they turned Bardock a Super Saiyan a little bit too early. I think they should have allowed Bardock to go up against maybe a couple more strong fighters and then somehow manage to become a Super Saiyan. But I just think they turned him into a Super Saiyan way too early. But you know what? I'm not going to complain about that. I'm glad to see a Super Saiyan Bardock. And what else that I'm suspecting from this episode of Bardock? I see Bardock probably going up against Frieza's family, Frieza's great grandfather family. Maybe there's a good chance that we might see a Super Saiyan 2 or 3 Bardock. And Bardock does have his tail, because they say in order to become a Super Saiyan 4, you have to become a Super Saiyan. So there's a good chance that we may see a Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. And I've heard a rumor now. Now, I don't know if the rumors is true. Now, I've heard a rumor that they're supposed to make a newly designed Super Saiyan 4 and a Super Saiyan 5. Now, that's just a rumor that I've heard. Now, I don't know if the newly designed Super Saiyan 4 is going to be Bardock or Goku or whoever it is. I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure that the newly designed Super Saiyan 4 is probably going to be Bardock. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, I would love to see a Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. I would love to see it, though. How many episodes is I'm suspecting to see? I really don't know. Hopefully, they got 300 episodes of the episode of Bardock. Hopefully they got about 300 or 400. I don't care. What I'm saying? I don't want it to be no short episodes. And I pretty much see Bardock probably maybe having his own team. Maybe Bardock, because remember when Goku became a good guy, when Goku hit his head as a kid, remember when Goku grew up, Goku had the Z fighters. Now I'm guessing that Bardock might have himself a crew. Hopefully Bardock's crew become all Saiyans. Maybe Bardock might have a whole crew of Saiyans. Maybe that. I'm just suspecting to see Bardock having his own team, and I'm also suspecting this. It would be good. Now Bardock's probably trying to figure a way. Now since Bardock was sent back to 1,000 years to the past, Bardock's probably going to be wanting to get back in his timeline, which he's probably not really accepted in his own timeline. So Bardock might decide to stay where he's at, since he's not really accepted in his timeline. Because I mean, hell, if he goes back into his regular timeline, I mean, he goes to Earth. I mean, what is the point? He's not really accepted in the timeline with Goku. He's not really accepted over there. But it would be good. It would be pretty good if he was able to somehow show up and try to help out Goku and them. I mean, it would be really good to see that. I definitely would love to see Bardock go up against Goku. It would definitely be a good fight. But yeah, maybe Bardock might try to figure a way on trying to get back on his time. I really don't know. It's really too early for me to speak on it. It really is. But that's pretty much all I gotta say about that, about Bardock, real quick. There's a good chance that we might see a Super Saiyan 5. Now, I just heard a rumor that it might be a Super Saiyan 5, but most likely, I think it might be Bardock. It might be him. They might turn Bardock into a Super Saiyan 4 or 5, but we just have to sit back and wait. But I am suspecting great things from the episode of Bardock. Hopefully, do I think all the episodes of Bardock going to be better than all the Dragon Ball Z sagas episodes? Maybe. It might be a little bit better though, but like I said, once again, it's a little bit too early to be saying that. But hopefully the episode of Bardock pretty much can outclass all those episodes of Dragon Ball Z. But anyway, it's your boy OP. I'm out. Peace.